Hey, hey, Dripping Springs. It is Ashley Tullis and Amber Pierce. Weekly Drip Season 4, Episode 17. And it is 4 p.m. on a Wednesday, not 2 p.m. on a Wednesday. So welcome to summer. We're going to pivot just a little bit, and you'll catch us live this summer at 4 o'clock on Wednesdays. As usual, Amber, how are you?
I'm good. Been doing lots of networking as usual, going to all the places. Got to go to Summer Revival last night. As many times as I've been there, last night was the first time I actually had a glass of wine because normally I'm there with my kids, like at lunchtime, which maybe that's fine, but but it was really good.
Who were you there with?
I was there with the Dripping Springs Elite team.
And that just so happens to be your top 25 real estate agents in Dripping Springs.
And aren't you also part of that group?
You bet your butt I am.
I think pretty much every networking group, either one of us is part of or both of us are part of.
Yeah, if you guys were curious, where did Amber and I meet? Well, we are habitual networking entrepreneurs. Yes. Cut from the same cloth. So Weekly Drip, if you're just tuning in, maybe you were scrolling Facebook and you're like, who are these two girls chit-chatting? Well, we talk about all things Dripping Springs. We are your local hype squad for Dripping Springs. So we're here to bring you an update, what we've been up to, what's going on. We love engagement and involvement. So if we don't mention something that's near and dear to your heart, please let us know and we'll absolutely include it. And then every single week we follow it up with a blog. You can find it at ashleytullis.com. It's going to have a link to this broadcast on YouTube, and it's going to hit all the highlights of what's going on, what the schedule is, so on and so forth. So we're just here to bring you the scoop. Can I jump into it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty pumped. So there's this brewery that my family likes to go to. And I say my family, not because my son is a beer drinker, but he is a chicken nugget addict. Yeah, that boy, he likes his plates 50 shades of beige. If he uses the color beige, that's going to hit all the food groups for him. Food Guide Pyramid be damned. So at Vista Brewing, kids eat free on Wednesdays. Oh. How many places can you go where kids eat free? Not very many. So I'm very interested. So I'm just going to kind of read their little press release. They're excited to announce the summertime special for the families. I'm excited too. Bring the crew for playground time and exploring our 21 acres while parents can chill in the shade or inside because there's air conditioning. Side note, I hear a heat wave's coming next week. So summer is like really, really about to be here. Tell your neighbors, meet up with those school friends, and enjoy one free kids meal with each adult meal purchased. Also happens to be our popular weekly wine Wednesday with half off all bottles of Texas wine. Ooh. So you get the chicken nuggets, which my son says are the best. I do have to agree because the way that they're battered, they come out kind of like karaage chicken, which is like a Japanese style chicken. I don't know what the batter is, but it doesn't hurt my stomach, which makes me think it's potato flour instead of like regular flour. Before you eat those, Amber, you might want to double check that gluten-free. Don't take my word for it.
I think you're right about the karaage being something different though, because Dos Olivos also has a karaage chicken. They have told me that it is gluten-free. So I don't know if that's like an always thing or if it's just a more likely thing.
Yeah, typically karaage chicken is potato flour and it crisps up really nice. So I have more information on their chicken nuggets. I came prepared. They're house made with Bell & Evans chicken, 100% air chilled, whatever that means. No antibiotics, no junk, and that comes with their house-made honey mustard. They also have a kids burger. Again, no junk. That's coming from 44 Farms, which is Texas Angus beef. And then they have mac and cheese because kids. That's cavatappi pasta with their house-made cheese sauce. Boom.
I love that you can read that and you can actually say the farm where the meat comes from. That's big for me. Not like, oh, well, we got this burger from Walmart. Straight from the farm. Fantastic. That's the best way to eat.
It's probably because I'm a real estate agent by trade, and we like to say things like, this won't last, unique opportunity. So get yourself a unique opportunity at the chicken nuggets, burgers, and mac and cheese. They won't last. Kids eat free on Wednesdays.
True.
Also, my son is super excited because tomorrow is the return of Tween Scene. Do you know about Tween Scene?
It's on my list too.
Yeah. Man, Tween Scene is awesome. It is. My son has a blast. I say it is so fun. I've never been because I'm not allowed to go, because I like to say I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom, but I'm not cool enough to.
That's right, you are.
But he does love it. So it'll be every Thursday, $10 per tween, music, games, movies, more. You can bring rollerblades or skates, and snacks and drinks will be available for purchase. And before I keep going through my list, I'm just going to pause and let Amber go through her list, so you don't have to hold it up and be like, it was right here. It was right here. We didn't meeting you guys.
So I have that one, and that one starts at 7:00, and it is at Dripping Springs Ranch Park. The other thing that I have in light of the networking is tomorrow at noon, the Dripping Women Entrepreneurs are having their June lunch at Dripping Springs Distillery. So if you have a small business or you're just a business professional, I'm sure they would love to have you. I am almost always there. I'd love to have you. I'd love to meet you. Tell me about your business so I can tell all of my friends what it is that you do, and we can all grow and thrive together. And then the last one that I have is, it's a thing. I'm going to tell the thing, but then I have a question because there was some confusion for me on this one. So Jester King is celebrating their 13-year anniversary on Saturday from 11 to 3. They're having an Austin Flea, which is local crafters, makers, and vintage vendors. And then, of course, music, food, and beverages. So with that, my question is, what does flea mean here?
Oh, I know.
Tell me.
Yeah, so the Austin Flea is a flea market of vendors. So it's like a vendor fair. And so you'll have artisans of all kinds. They're coming from Austin, so they'll keep it a little weird. And it's at Jester King, which is a little bit weird of a place. And there was one little detail that I want to add happening. So they're releasing 2 specialty beers and roasting a whole ass goat at 1 p.m. And then at 5, bands are performing.
That's awesome. Okay, so Austin Flea is a group of people. Okay, got it. So in my mind, I was like, oh, they're having a flea market at Jester King.
It is, but it's like a group. In fact, I participated in it, oh gosh, like 7 or 8 years ago. Like, they've been around a really long time. I also was at the the opening of Jester King 13 years ago.
Whoa.
Isn't that cool? My husband was he competed in their beard contest. We went for a beard contest, and they had a little car show. So we drove our old car, and we didn't even live in Dripping Springs yet. It was so much fun.
Did he win?
No, he never wins. He's terrible. He's like perpetually second place. Like, never fails. But he has competed all over the world. In fact, right now in Germany is the first World Beard and Mustache Championships since before COVID, because they happen every 2 years. So it was like canceled. And I am currently 4th in the world for women's creative beard, and my title after this week will go to someone else. Womp, womp, womp.
What? That's so cool, though.
Yeah, the
So
last
you design his beard? Like, is it like one of the ones that are all like
Oh,
little
no.
curlies or?
No. So John, he's in a full beard styled mustache. I'll promise I'll put like a picture on the blog. Like
I need
it'll
to see
happen.
this.
Women can compete in 4 different categories. There's creative mustache or realistic mustache. So you craft your mustache out of some sort of medium. And then 2 categories for beard, creative beard or realistic beard. So that competition was in Antwerp, Belgium, which is the diamond capital of the world. So I crafted a diamond beard and I got 4th place. And it was a lot of fun. And it was the first time we took Wyatt overseas. And it was a great family trip back in 2019.
That is fantastic. I can't think of anyone else that I would make a diamond beard. I love you. You're wonderful.
I don't think you're going to meet anyone else from that competition in this area. And note, it was creative beard. Like, I don't have one, you guys. I don't have a real beard. I don't want to misinform anyone. I mean,
yeah, I also need to see the picture of your creative beard.
We'll put it in the blog. It was really, really fun. So yeah, no beard contest at Jester King though, but they're gonna roast a whole ass goat. So,
which is cool. Are they doing it like in a spit, like over top, or are they doing like Hawaiian style in the ground?
I don't know. Because the Hawaiian style, I think you do that with a pig. Do you do that with goats too?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I feel like you could probably do it with anything, right? Maybe not. I don't know.
You're probably right.
It's just like a method of cooking meat, I think.
Hey, do you have anything for Friday on your list? Because I'm pretty pumped about this one.
I know.
Okay.
At
8:32 p.m., which just happens to be 8:32 p.m.
8:32.
Sunset. Founders Park is doing movies in the park. They're showing The Goonies.
Oh,
I'm a huge Goonies fan.
Are you sponsoring this one?
No. No, I didn't know about it, or I probably would have tried. But while I'm talking all about my family, my husband and I went to the 30th anniversary of The Goonies in Astoria, which is where one of my other favorite movies was also filmed, Kindergarten Cop, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Remember that, Jim? Short Circuit was also filmed there. So I got to watch The Goonies, and go to all these little filming locations. It was where I discovered how to geocache, which I have a huge love for. So I'm pretty pumped for this Friday night movie. Bring chairs, blankets, and a picnic. I'm gonna guess admission is free if they're asking you to bring your own everything at 8:32 p.m. on Friday.
8:32 Friday. And where is that at again?
Founders Park.
Founders Park.
Mm-hmm. Right by Amber's favorite farmer's market.
It's my favorite. Yes, it is definitely my favorite. There's this one particular salsa that I love so much from the Salsa Gal, Native Root Salsa. It's the mango habanero salsa. And I had tried to get it not last week, but the last 3 weeks in a row, and they kept being out of it. And last week I walked by and the girl's like, wait, I have your salsa. And I'm like, perfect, give me 2 because I'm going to eat the tar out of it. So my taste buds might be melted because I am by myself working on 2 containers of mango habanero salsa.
You're like, screw chips or anything else. You just have this spoon. Yeah. Put a milkshake straw in that sucker.
So good though. Have you ever had it?
I've had mango salsa before. I really like mango salsa on fish tacos.
Ooh, I
Mhm.
could see this being very good on fish tacos.
Yeah, like a whitefish, or snapper.
Ooh, now I feel like I want fish for dinner. Where's the best local place for fish? Do you know?
The coast?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know of anywhere local that I'm like, you know where has the best fish? Seems like lots of places have salmon, but not.
So I'm kind of a weirdo about fish. First of all, I didn't eat it growing up because my exposure to it was catfish, which was kind of muddy. So it wasn't something I got really excited about. And then 20 years ago, my husband went on a mission, like, we are going to make you like fish. And so if it's something that like he caught at the Gulf, like we have quite a bit of snapper in our freezer right now. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But if I'm going to go to a restaurant, like I really like to go get seafood at Shore over in Oak Hill. But I'm not eating fish. I'm eating their oysters. I'm typically going to gravitate towards like shrimp or something like that while I'm eating out. So maybe somebody watching can tell us where the best fish is. I just flat don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Ooh.
So I also did not eat a lot of fish growing up because of limited exposure. Once more, cut from the same cloth. And my husband went on a mission to get me to like fish, and so I do eat fish now. I'm still pretty picky about it. It can't be real oceany.
Oceany.
It can't be real fishy fish. Gotta have some seasoning on it. And like lobster is another one of those things. Like it's just lost on me. It's fine. I'll eat it. It's fine.
Okay.
But I feel like for what it costs, it makes more sense for me to have something else and like
Okay.
let somebody else enjoy it that really enjoys it.
I will say I will tear up crab legs at a Vegas buffet until I'm pruny in the fingers. And why does it make sense to eat crab legs in Vegas, which is
Yeah,
very
that's very specific.
I don't know, but they taste really good there. Anytime I'm in Vegas, I'm like, I'm here for the crab legs.
Yeah, so then I love crawfish though. So I love crawfish, but I don't really care about crab or lobster or yeah. So I don't know what that means. I just like lots of seasoning on my seafood, I guess. Gotta have that pop of flavor.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Before we run out of time, I also want to mention, did you talk about Vista too? You didn't talk about Vista too, right?
I did not.
I started with Vista. I want to end with Vista. They're having their Outside the City Limits summer concert series. Instead of ACL, it's OCL, Outside City Limits. So on Saturday from 6 to 9, it's a free outdoor concert, and they're going to have that the second Saturday of every month, June through September. And their headliner is Sour Bridges. I also feel, and I don't have a note on this, so I need to maybe put a comment and do some research. I feel like Bree Bagwell is playing just past the Boil Shack at that, I think it's called like Stone Valley. It's the funny looking Texas shape on 290. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like you go past the Boil Shack and it's like just to the past it, still on the left, and it's like clearly Texas, but it's not exactly Texas. I think it's called Stone Valley, but Bree Bagwell is playing there, and I feel like that's this weekend, and she's pretty darn good.
Okay. So basically, we're going to go see lots of music this summer, is what I'm hearing right now. Lots of good bands.
Martin says New Orleans or New England are probably our favorites for seafood. I think I agree with you. Like, if I'm going to throw down, New Orleans is where I go for sure. Martin, thank you for tuning in at 4 o'clock, by the way, and pivoting with us.
When I was in New Orleans, that was the first time I had a raw oyster, and I didn't die, so that was cool.
You've never had oysters before?
That's like pretty fishy type stuff.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of,
We got work to do. That's all right. That's all right.
I can grow. I can learn to love new things.
So old wives tell her not. I don't know. But my Nana always told me you don't eat oysters in months that don't have the letter R in them. So basically your summer months, you don't really want to eat raw oysters. Again, wives tell her not. I don't know, but I stick by the rule. I'll eat the heck out of some char grilled oysters though.
Okay.
So, garlic butter, my best friend, garlic butter. Friend, did we hit everything on your list today?
We did. Did we hit everything on your list?
Mm-hmm.
Go team. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in for another episode of Weekly Drip. I am Amber Pierce, your cleaning gal with Coit Cleaning and Restoration, and this is Ashley Tullis with Atomic Properties Group, your local real estate agent. Thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful week.
Happy summer. We'll see y'all next week.